Both Aya and he have a nasty eagle. Yeah, eagle is banned, so we'll see the wolf matchup. I think. I mean, I like that Booger has a very good raven. I'm not sure if Toti has a wolf. I think Ranen is the one to play the wolf here. Yeah, wolf is picked.
Yeah.
Nothing unexpected happening.
That's to be expected because we don't want to pick bear into wolf.
Yeah, that's true. Like, give the wolf additional food, why not?
How much food does a bear give?
120?
How much does it cost?
40? 40 food, 40 coins. So Booger bans snake. That means that Booger opts to go for the raven if the Chinese don't ban the raven here. I'm 100% sure. Booger has a very good raven. Okay, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure.
So if he gets raven, we'll either get wolf, raven, goat. Okay, that's a raven ban.
So they ban raven. And that's exactly what I mean. They try to like slow down the game a little bit. Snake ban, raven ban. Wolf picked. Wolf pick can mean anything. They can either go for eco or they can go for rush. And I think like the top teams, they not necessarily want to play against like all-in rushes, because even like weaker or lower ranked teams, if a rush is well executed, can actually get you on the wrong foot.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of skill compression.
Exactly. Rushes are great to like kill like noobs, but yeah, if a good team tries a rush, it can either like fail or it can work. There's no in between. It's GG either way. And Booger Sugar, they opt to pick Boar. That is the first Boar in the tournament, I think. The first Boar pick ever. Boar Wolf. Boar's like very flexible in the case of defensive stance, in the case of like having the ability to rush still. But Boar is like the typical flex pick apart from Goat and Stag.
Yeah. And Boar is not as dependent on the map as Goat.
Yes. So Goat is picked. Now the question is, will they go for Squirrel for all-in rush? I don't think so. I think they will try to play a slower game. Or will they maybe even go for Stoat or Lion?
Yeah, maybe they go for Kingdom even.
Yeah.
Because
Rana.
too high pop.
Yeah, and they even ban Squirrel. Look at this. I think we might see our first Kingdom clans here. I'd even go so far that I think it would be a mistake to not pick a Kingdom clan here. Because the game is slowed down exponentially. You don't have Raven, you don't have Snake, you don't have Squirrel. The only tempo factor could be the Goat Wolf. But I think the Chinese are very good at eco playing. And they will try to go for...
Oh, a Dragon ban. Is Dragon considered good on that level of play?
We haven't seen a Dragon as of yet. Dragon has been played in the scrims. And it has a nasty 802 convert. I don't necessarily think they are scared of the Dragon. I think it's just like a ban, which they will, like a pick they will not play. To let themselves have more options. But maybe I'm mistaken about this. Maybe there's like some secret Dragon strat which I haven't seen yet. But Dragon can be strong. I agree. I don't think it's as strong as Lion though. Okay, so Stag is picked. They are going for like the classic lineup. Look at this. The Chinese Stag, Goat, Wolf.
Maybe they didn't buy the DLCs.
Maybe they didn't. Somebody asked if the base clans are any good. This video is your answer. The base clans are incredibly strong. So they went for 2 flex picks, meaning both Goat and Stag can go early, but they don't have to necessarily go early. Depending on the last pick of a Team B, I think this will be an interesting match. I still think the Chinese are heavily favored, don't get me wrong. But if there's a Stoat pick here, anything can happen.
Do you think we will see forged relics in game, like jaw for Boar or Stag, or even the wolf relic?
I don't think so. I think it's like very greedy. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it, but I think it's very greedy. Maybe not wolf relic, maybe like jar for Stag and Boar. Okay, they opt to go for the safer pick. I'm pretty sure they discussed picking a kingdom clan here. So they went for goat. I think regarding the draft, I like the Chinese draft a little bit better. Because if the game slows down, Stag outscales Boar in the case of like having the ability to fame win easier than the Boar has the ability to lore win. But they are very even. I mean, obviously they are very even because 2 of the clans are mirrored.
Yeah, I agree. I think Starvation gang has to be the aggressor in this matchup, or Stag will just outscale Boar.
Okay, so first game between top seeds in the tournament, Starvation gang against He, will start now. Which clan would you like to see the most? Which perspective?
I think wolves. Clear clans are most entertaining.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think we pick a wolf and
Let's
follow
go.
the wolf around a bit.
Let's go for He's wolf then. He's. So I'm going to disable all the overlays now.
Oh, so you disabled all the overlays? Because when I recorded the game, I had all overlays open.
No, I disabled all the overlays.
Oh, your stream overlays, not the spectator overlays.
Yes, stream overlays. So Ranen is playing now, which is super nice.
I'll just answer questions in chat because of the delay.
Yes, thank you. So the game is starting now. We are going to look at the perspective of the red wolf player. He 1 second, and they already have found the middle. And let's take a look at the spawn. So the spawn is closed iron, open shipwreck. That means there's relatively high possibility of a fast berserker spawning. Also, I like the way the wolf scouts here. The wolf starts with the coast and 1 inland tile, meaning he doesn't see any ruins, and there could be the case of a shipwreck in case there's no ruins. So he knows when to build a dock, and he sees the shipwreck, and now he can delay the dock now. It's already super high level play. Also, we can see the scout camp is always near the middle. Like, it's not behind the base, it's in front of the base. And the wolf already starting with the training camp because he knows that the iron has to have a wolf, because the stone was free as well.
And he can delay his woodcutter because he has a shipwreck.
Exactly. And do you know if he can build a dock now or not?
You mean can or have to?
Can.
I have no clue.
Okay, so with wolf, if your iron is open you don't have to build your camp, and then you can build a dock immediately. So you can instantly mine the iron. But you can't do that if you have a closed iron. Because otherwise you will lack the wood to actually build the mine. Yeah, and all the veterans are getting better the longer the game goes, exactly. So he cleared the wolf already.
So, do you want to check mid? If that's a objective they can do? Nah, it's not.
It's not.
And if the map is open or closed?
Let's see. So there's actually Jotun, but they're very far in the pocket. So Jotun are very hard to get. There are only kobolds for the wolf, as far as I can see it, and they just saw that there's sheep there. He just took a look at the edge. Look at this.
Yeah.
And the stag instantly pinged. So he can still like instantly go for mine because now he can build the dock. But he has to be very mindful of not going for the dock right away because he's really low on food. So now he's going for the dock, that works. Wolf attack now. Wolf doesn't really care about getting wounded units. And he's actually sacrificing it, that's fine. It's not ideal, but what can you do? Also, I want to take a quick look at the stag spawn in comparison to the boar. So, boar only has one food tile. That's really bad right now for the boar. And that's super good for the stag. So, this spawn actually heavily favors the stag. The bad thing for the stag is, the stag only has one coast. Look at this. And boar can easily go without having more coast because he can go into bartering, into trading. So even though this spawn favors the stag right now, it will favor the boar in the long run if the boar goes for bartering.
So Stag will probably go for markets too, right?
Yes.
But he lacks the bonus from lore.
Exactly. He has coins. Like coinage is still very good, but it's not as good as the bartering for the boar. And the goat actually went for middle and he got the middle pretty easily. So already slight win for Team Starvation gang. Berserker is out in July for the Chinese. How's it looking for Toti? Berserker a little bit delayed, will get out soon.
Toti has 4 iron right now.
Yes, and
Just up from 3, so
you'll get the
some-
Berserker. Yep.
some more seconds for 5.
Yep. And he's going to clear the joggers right now, even though he doesn't have spoils, because he can't skip.
Yeah, and he can't wait because
No.
his teammates need to get cleared.
Exactly. It's not like super important tile for the goat though. It's just a farm with a stone on it, so he has lore, but still. The wolf has to clear the stag, and in order to get through the stag as fast as he can, he has to go through the joggers. And he's going for the 4 wolves on the ruin first. Okay. So usually you do that because it's easier to go for less wolves afterwards. Like to do the big ones first to see how much damage they do. But yeah, I think the stag is super fine right now. It doesn't need any more tiles. And I am actually mistaken. The stag spawned with 2 food. I didn't see the fish here. So that means this spawn is exceptional for the boar. So let's see.
And it was open lore, which is really nice for Boar too. So you don't have to pay extra food to colonize a wolf tile, just get the lore.
True.
Get the lore stone running.
True. Let's actually take a look at the boar real quick. I'm really interested in this one. So the boar, look at this. The boar went for both trading posts right away. He didn't mine iron. That means the boar doesn't go for relic.
And trading post that early probably means early aggression.
Yes, trading post that early. That means the boar is looking for early aggression. Also, these tiles are super good for the boar. I think if you take a look at the map, it's kind of okay-ish to go on the wolf. Look at this. You just have to go through here. There's like no neutrals you have to go through. So I think we will see very early aggression here. So
And
both...
you can even go through mid.
Exactly.
Well, not through mid directly, but through the land VD at mid.
Yeah. You're right, you're right. You can even... Yeah, that's true. A lot of possibilities.
Observer does not see what's in land VD.
No. If you take a look at the map, it's already like cleared. Okay, so he is playing a little bit with fire, like nothing happening here though. And the Chinese went for Oktoberfest, actually. Just a single Oktoberfest.
Why October though?
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
because there's a second feast.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
that
they
was
want.
my question.
Yeah, I wondered about that too. I wanted to see a second feast too. So I think both teams will clash very early. Wolf wants to clear as much as he can in summer. Careful about the Draugr though, about the chief. You don't want to lose your chief here. Oh my god, he lost the bodyguard. That's actually huge.
Better than losing the chief because the ranged Draugr switched targets.
Yeah. Oh no, okay, so he lost the bodyguard already. That's not ideal. I mean, as I said, nerfs, right? It's still tournament, there's something on the line. They kind of deep scouted on the Stag side. But the wolf has a lot cleared right now. Let's actually take a look at the base. So he didn't go for any food building. So they are going for early aggression. Let's actually take a look at the lore for a second. So both went into weaponsmith, into spoils right away. And the Stag went for food preservation into value of great deeds. That's super normal for the Stag as well. Doesn't necessarily mean that they will rush though. Okay, so he sees the Berserker now. We've got the classic matchup of like melee warrior Berserker against X-Thrower Berserker. He went for a food building now. Hunter's Lodge is being placed, so no relic whatsoever because you won't have enough wood for that. If you want to build camps.
If we look at the fame, goat that didn't get the mid has actually more fame now than the goat that got mid.
Oh, you're right. Because
it's got 2 tiles more.
Yeah,
I've seen right.
The main exception is if you take a look at the Chinese and if you take a look at the Starvation gang, the Chinese scouted way more. They already have this scouted, which just got pinged, and the goat, if I'm not mistaken, actually already took this tile, and he's like, yeah, he's very close to getting the ruin as well. So what the Chinese team is doing right now, they are dumping a lot of resources in the goat. Like the goat has the ancient graveyard, and on the other team, I think it was the boar who got the ancient graveyard. Yeah. So the main exception is that in this team, the Boar gets most of the resources, and in the other team it's the goat. What's also super important, they haven't been able to scout the Jotun yet. And the Jotun would be a nice secondary win condition for the Boar.
Especially when the wolves clear the kobolds, because then Boar has no trading partner, because Boar can only trade with neutrals and not with other teammates.
Exactly. And if the kobolds are cleared, the Boar has nothing to clear with.
To trade with.
Yeah, to trade with, exactly. So on the Chinese side, since he delayed the Forge, we might see Wolf Relic. The way he's playing, super greedy, could be the play. They are scouting a lot.
And he's not playing the classic ramp up wolf where you get small warband
Exactly.
every month to clear more and then enter into the enemy. He's going the efficient route.
Exactly. Also,
where he dances tiles only with Berserker.
Also, if you take a quick look at the lore, it's already like pre-scripted because he took sharp axes instead of military strategy. So they are looking to outscale the enemy, like exactly what we said with the Stag. Stag outscaling Boar, they are looking to outscale enemy. Goat already has Wool Trade, the other Goat has already Wool Trade plus Weaponsmith. And I think the left team is actually going for early aggression here. Considering that Wolf took Millstrat and will most likely go into Legendary Heroes as well as Invader. So it's all about how strong the early aggression of Team Starvation Gang is. So he didn't go for Relic, he went for the classic forging of warriors into shield bearers. This is like the normal way you play the Wolf. And he took colonization, look at this. This is like a very greedy approach. Maybe we can even see medicine into field rations. And they are trusting themselves to have like better micro, better decision making in the long run. And they don't need like the military attack power.
And Goat got his chief out relatively early to tank for the wolf.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is totally a thing I never do when I play Goat.
Yeah.
Because it adds another layer of micro to my game.
So Wolf is sending the sheep to the Goat yet right now. Also, what's nice, we take a look at the lore. Both goats, they went for bottom first, so they both went for wool trade into sharp axes and then most likely amenities. What I would be concerned about right now, from the Chinese side, you see that the wolf already is like full forged. Like axes and warriors are forged, and you can see the two axe throwers. And he will most likely go for the kobolds. And he already attacked and he already converted. Excuse me. And they ping that. They see it right away. What they also pinged is the triple scouts on the bottom side. Oh, so the wolf actually only killed 8 kobolds and left 1 for the boar. I like that. I like that so much. That's so smart. So we can already
wait, but isn't that any? Oh no, it's its own kobold.
Yeah, it's the boar's kobolds. Okay, but rats means that the rush is not as good as without rats.
But isn't it kind of risky to just leave one kobold alone and the enemy team gets in and just kills it? Or is it that they don't have a path to it?
That is true. That is true. Maybe they don't have a path to it. Okay, but we can see You can see now that they all converted, and they are going on the wolf now. And if Ranen is able to scout the left tile, he could see that it's oh, all 3 scouts are idle. All 3 scouts are idle. Okay, now he sees it. Let's actually change into their perspective. So they have already scouted this. I really hope the wolf has Invader. He took Legendary Heroes instead of Invader. Okay, that... I think if he took Invader, the game could be over here. But now I don't know if the game is over anymore. Because even though the wolf didn't take Legendary Heroes, the reds will be really, really rough. So
can you change the spectator overlay from resources to units?
yes. Let's see the warbands. So we got 8 on wolf, 7 on Toti's wolf, so what happened? Why is there a pause? Lag. Okay, I understand. So we got 9 warriors plus 2 ghosts. We got 8 warriors, so Boar and Goat are even. Stag has 1 less unit than the Goat. But the main exception is the Chinese are full forged. The Chinese are full forged, and Starvation Gang isn't.
And a goat used the drive tile to 98%. And now when they attacked, he sent some villagers there to get a ghost in the last second.
Do that. Oh, this is scary.
Yeah, some nice dancing with the bodyguard.
Yep.
Chinese team looking
So
for a mistake.
yeah, they're not going for the main. I think this is the right decision. They are playing this very patiently. The main problem will be if they can sustain this. Because Boar is literally on 0 food. Just like Stag. Stag and Boar are both on 0 food. And they want to take this so that they don't like move their whole population. And now he's bringing population, so they see that. And I think they'll most likely move out here. We got the reds. Okay, let's see the red RNG. The orange berserker is sick. That's really bad. That's really bad. So they move out of the tile. And now it's all about who can sustain this army longer than the other team. Let's actually check the resources again. So the boar is 0 food -7 already. The boar will starve.
Okay, they're going in. Let's
think
see, wolves are orange and red. Berserker's already dead from orange.
so they defended that pretty easily. Berserker is dead as well. That's a big win for the Chinese.
Yeah, and Berserker gets another war chief for more money to rebuild. Just how patient is Ran and how long will he dance with his war chief there? Would be funny if Renan would be so patient to let his War Chief hit the Berserker once and then leave the tile.
Yeah, but that's so hard to do. He's very patient
So-
with this. Okay.
Stag had 6 units left, if I remember right, and Stag deconverted.
Yep.
There you go. Chief is dead.
Chief is dead. So the rushing opposing team lost all the chiefs. And now the problem is if they can like recover from this decently. Boar still has tons of coins. So if Boar just converts again, the Chinese would be in big trouble. The Boar doesn't know that though. But if
And that's the reason why the stream is on 15-minute delay.
exactly. Okay, so Toti reconverted. At least some units. Problem is he's without Berserker, and I think it'll take quite a while to reach weird threats here. Yeah, he took Invader afterwards. Oh man, imagine if he had Invader first. That would have made such a big difference. And now we see triple scouts by the goat. Kobolds just migrating because that's what they do.
Because they can't let the wolves die.
Exactly. They have to save the wolves. Also, like if you take a look at the resources, apart from the Chinese having all the chiefs, gold-wise, it doesn't look too hot for the Chinese at all. They're all basically without any gold to speak of. And I think now the Boar has reached 200 fame as well. But I like how the Chinese play this. Like, very patient, very surgical. Wolf is just farming.
The wolf got multiple chief kills in that fight, right?
Yep.
At least 2.
Yep. That's so much.
Where did he spend his crowns?
He went for Relic.
Oh, he's falling to Relic.
And I think the Boar, the Boar has Chief again. If the Boar converts again, I think he has to stop Relic. But he doesn't know. He doesn't know that they're basically out of food. But take a look at this. Like, very, very patient. He has the Berserker. The Berserker just hits the units all the time. Stacking up the damage.
So that situation would be perfect example where it's worth to scout enemy town halls. To
Yes.
get more info.
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to put your scout there for long, just for one tick. Oh my god. This game is now
Oh,
completely balanced again. That can happen.
that can happen. Especially if you're lagging a little bit and in very tense situations. And he doesn't have weird threats. He doesn't have weird threats. Now the question is, can the opponent wolf get the Berserker back faster than red?
Can we swap visions real quick to see if they saw that War Chief die?
Oh, sure thing. Let's actually see. Players, Omniscient. Let's go for Toti. They didn't.
Okay.
They didn't. Oh my god, they didn't. Maybe on edge. Maybe on edge. I'm not sure. But the map's relatively dark. Also, the ghosts are moving right now. Let's see where they move to. I think they tried to go on the kobolds here, since they spread. They want to nerf the boar potential. The boar has so much. Both boar and goat have so many resources. And look at this. Orange has the chief back. Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps. So orange has chief back, and red doesn't have chief anymore. And they are going for aggression now. And the thing is, orange has 2 warband, three later. So orange is actually now in the lead now. The only thing that's going for he is having started the relic.
But he's only forging with 1 instead of 2, right?
Yeah, but he can't really afford to forge with 2.
It'll take ages.
Yeah, so he's going to farm the kobolds again. Which he'll have an easy time doing. And I think he's going to kill the kobolds here. Oh no, he isn't. He is just leaving one. And now the problem is the stag is just going to snatch it.
Yeah, that was so fun. Oh my god, I love this game.
Oh my god. And now the enemies, like these ones, have to scout the neutrals. And I don't even think you can see the neutrals in the fog.
No, you can't.
But there are neutrals. They just don't know. And they are not attacking because they don't know that the enemy team didn't have any resources. Now they do. But okay, look at this. Huge convert. Huge convert by Team Starvation gang. And they are going on Stag instead of Wolf, so the Wolf doesn't have to walk all the way. And the Wolf's going there. The Wolf has a lot. Let's actually see the military. Yeah, the Wolf has a lot. He doesn't know if there's anything in the fog though. This is super scary, but he kinda knows now that he is able to do that. That there's no resistance to speak of. Oh my god, this is okay. 10 shield bearers from the goat. The Chinese have to micro this so well. 11 forged warriors from the boar. That is way too much. The stag only has 9. The goat has 8 plus spectrals. They are waiting for the boar to come. Boar is still not here, that's why the Chinese can dance like this. He pulled his scout though. I don't know why he didn't scout the main. Oh, the Chinese are doing such a great job to juggle this tile all the time. That's where scouting comes in super handy. So, the enemies, the Team Starvation gang doesn't know how much warband they have. This comes down to micro now. And the Chinese are like juggling with 3 armies on each edge. So they are scouting the other tile now. And they kinda are leaving. They're just saying, okay, I mean, they are dancing us right now. They must see that red doesn't have Berserker. And now they entered the other tile. Yeah, that's huge.
Which is way harder to juggle.
Yep. The stag will lose this. Food situation is stable. They can actually sustain this. Now it comes down to micro. Now it comes down to if they can properly micro this, because he doesn't have Berserker. Event as well.
22 versus 11 versus 26.
I think they can enter. I think they can enter this right now. It's
No.
It's 20 against 26. Berserker leaves. Orange Berserker is just going back now. And we can see someone starve. Well, literally everybody is starving except brown and yellow. So they are on a timer now. They are on a timer.
What was the team name again from Ryan and Toti?
Starvation
and
Gang.
Booger?
Starvation Gang.
Yeah. The Starvation Gang is starving.
Yeah. Also, they lost. The Boar just lost this important tile. They have to leave here, and they have to get a fight quickly. They have the warband, but they can't sustain it. And the Stag can. The Stag is giga fine.
Goat lost 2 tiles too.
Yeah. Berserker was a little bit late. He got the Berserker back. But this fight actually favors the Chinese. Let's take a look at the resources again. So they are kind of stable again. I guess the goat. Yeah, and they're fighting, I guess. With population. This fight is super bad for Starvation Gang. They have to save the chiefs. The Berserker chief is not even there. And this is a full wipe. Because of the feasting of the goat as well.
Did they all have codes? Can we check that?
Yes. See, so we got stats.
You could just go out of spectator mode.
Oh yeah, sure. We got codes on Boar, no codes on Stag, no codes on Goat. Nobody got codes except the purple
Green
Boar
and
and
purple.
yeah.
Okay.
So they actually had a codes advantage. It was just that the population was
Yeah,
too
and
much.
they fought in the stack tile, so code disadvantage wasn't so bad
Exactly.
for the Chinese team.
Yeah, and this should actually be it now, because let's face it, that's way too much military still left. And they can even go on the main if they clear the Draugrs on these side tiles, and that's what they'll do. So he is going to kill the Draugr, he's going to kill the other Draugr, and now he has to pull all of that out of the tile. Just leave, just leave. Okay, and he's just running to his death. This chief is just dead meat. And now he's pinging that you can go on the Stag, but doesn't really matter. And the Chinese, after repelling the first attack, and after losing the Berserker to Kobolds, are able to win this game by superior micro, I think, by superior decision making. But nevertheless, like a very, very good effort by Team Starvation Gang.
And a really close game in my opinion.
Yeah.
If Starvation Gang would have been a little bit more or less scared, in that case, they maybe could have taken it and then defended their Draugrs, or just won by then.
Yes.
But the indecisiveness at that top push cost them the game, in my opinion.
Yep.
They lost the tile, they didn't fight and lost the fight afterwards.
Yeah, they took a very bad fight there.
But great game.
Yeah,
Really great game.
really well played by both teams.
I hope we see many more of those games. Maybe without losing Berserkers, but
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Kobolds.
I really like that dancing with like the entire army. Like they each picked a corner, and then they danced with their entire army in each corner. That was super nice to see. But yeah, let's take a look at the current situation. So Boar had the potential to convert like a lot. And the military was really close as well. It just all came down to like micro and these two very big fights. I think if they didn't lose all the chiefs in the first fight, it wouldn't have been that bad, to be honest. I mean, it would have been bad, but losing all the chiefs, even losing the berserker there, that's what made the difference, in my opinion.
Maybe it would have been better to try to enter the main tile, so they have a straight line back if they want to run, instead of a zigzag from that side tile they fought in.
Yeah. That's true, that they were kind of stuck in that side tile.
I really like the decision when they tried to go on Stag, that they left the tile with all the dancing spots to get to the tile above it with a short edge.
Yeah, I like that one too. Way easier to go. I think if you force a fight there, you can easily lose that even with more army. Also, the Stag was suffering. The Spectres were on the Stag tile all the time.
Yeah. Did any team scout the Yetun at the end?
Let me check. I don't think so. Actually. Let's check the lore for everyone. So we got the wolves, one wolf with like legendary heroes, invader, plunder, and the other wolf who went for colonization instead with Millstrat, and then going for mining efficiency. Maybe getting the berserker with 3 threats back.
I mean, you don't need legendary heroes when you don't have a berserker, right?
That's true. That's true. That's true.
All planned.
Also, did the Boar have weaponsmith when it fought? It didn't. Boar actually fought without weaponsmith. Man. That's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. The Boar fought without weaponsmith.
I think Starvation Gang was really unlucky with the map events. First rats, the berserker gets sick, and then Draugr on all the edge tiles.
Right. They got completely unlucky. I mean, the red event and Toti gets his berserker sick, and the his berserker just stays healthy. That was super illegal.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine any worse event for a team that wants to attack.
Yeah, same. Especially like the timing on it was so bad as well. Yeah, but the converts were super well done by Team Starvation Gang. It was just all came down to micro, and very well played by both teams.